What's up, guys? It's been a long time. Just want to say a big shout out to all those who have seen the other videos and who have like bumped into me here and there and say, oh yeah, I watched your videos, you know, they really enjoyed this, they really enjoyed that. Yeah, man, great, brilliant. I'm just gonna get my day sorted. Just got a few things to do. Well, not a few things, got quite a few things to do. I decided to do a quick video because something came to mind as I was doing it. And a lot of people say to me, Shari, you work really hard. Oh, you know, your work ethic is crazy. And to me, it's really not. Like, to me, it's not enough. And people are wondering, like, you know, how can you say, you know, I said to someone the other day, because I started up the rightlife.co.uk, and I've now partnered with somebody else, and we started another company for the beginning of next year, for 2012, which is a women's shoes and accessories line. The name and the details I'm not going to reveal yet in time. And because of those two, I've still got my exams in February, so I'm sorting out my revision plan and all that kind of thing for February. I know that there's 24 things, and there's 24 like sections, so I'm going to split the 2 months into 24 days, 2 days of 24, and read a section a day twice before the exam, and then again maybe like the week before the exam I'll just spend 2 days going through the whole 24 sections again, like just to run through and just to make some notes and whatever. Yeah. So then I've got the Right Life, which is it's growing. The team's growing. There's so many people in the team now. There's like almost like 15 of us now, and we just thank God because they're all dedicated. Shout out to my TRL team. I love you guys. I was gonna call out your names, but that's just long. Too many people. But and gonna start like trading and promoting the shoe brand, the shoe and accessory brand next year, from January. We're just sorting a few things out, you know, budgeting for certain things and so on and so forth. And a lot of people ask me, like, you know, how do you do it? You know, why do you do it? Because I decided that I'm going to get a job next year from about January. I want to be working in, like, you know, I don't want to be in a hard body office because it means it's harder to leave because I'm integrated into the system, but more like a retail job or working in Tesco, something small, just so I can just so I can save money and put it towards what I'm doing, just so they can fuel what I'm doing financially. So I wanted to do like there's a Tesco job that I saw. I think it's like, I can't remember what it's called because Tesco's 24 hours in my area, from 9 to 5 a.m. and I wanted to do that for like 4 days. So 9 to 9, get home latest 5:45, sleep, jump into bed at 6, wake up at 8:30, wash. I'm going to turn my garage and my house into an office. Wash, you know, brush and dress up in half an hour and start working my garage at 9 and start working on both companies and be doing that, you know, regularly. 9, finish at 6. Do whatever needs to be done in the evening, have whatever meetings I need to have in the evening. If I need to quickly pop over to a show, whatever I need to do in the evening, get it done. Pop back up for 9, go to work at 9. And someone was like, that's a mad regime, like, you know. But to me it's exciting because if I can do that for a year or two, the amount of money I would save, the amount of work I would get done, yeah, my body would maybe run down, I may be really tired. But something that keeps me going is the fact that when I think about my wife, when I think about my kids, when I think about my future, it's like I'm doing it for them, if that makes sense. It's like the more I work now, the less I work then. The more I work now, the less I sleep now, the more I can sleep in the future. It doesn't mean I will sleep, but I at least have the option to lay in because I've already worked hard enough to sustain, you know, my future living and my future with my family and so on and so forth. And also the fact that I know that God has given me these things, you know, He put them in my hand to look after, and I don't want to let God down. Not saying that God is relying on me, like, oh, you know, if I don't do it, it won't get done. You know, we know that. Sorry, we know that when Judas died, his ministry was given to somebody else. So if you're not available, you know, God will use someone else. But the fact that the parable of the talents, you know, the master wasn't pleased with the fact that one of them didn't multiply. He didn't increase what he was given. So I want to increase what I'm given, so that when I arrive and when I stand in front of God, He can see that, you know what I gave you, you know, you used what I gave you, the instructions I gave you, you followed them and you multiplied. So those two things really, really wake me up sometimes. Sometimes when I wake up and I'm really tired and I can't bother, I just remember, you know, that you're going to have to work extra hard just to buy your kids what they need and what they want. That kind of wakes me up, you know, because I'm really particular about being a good dad and being a good husband. I'm very, very particular about that, because I believe I find myself what you call a man's man, somebody who believes in being a man and manhood and you know, honor, respect and integrity. I'm very much about that. So it's like anything that depreciates my honor as a person, my respect as a person, or my integrity, I really, really stay away from. So it's like things like that make me push me harder. Does that make sense? Things like that push me harder. And the fact that, you know what, God put this in my hand because He believes I can He believes that I can do it, otherwise He wouldn't put it in my hand. So why would I now say, you know what, you believe I can do it, but I'm not gonna really put that work in. And you know, either way, one way or the other, we're gonna have to work hard if you want to be comfortable in life, and if you want to enjoy life. Not saying that that's what it's about, all life is about, but then there is an enjoyment element of life. If you want to enjoy life, hard work is required. Whether you work hard now or work hard or spread out the hard work, it's up to you. But I prefer to work hard now, you know, and then put in all the extra. I mean, and then just not. I think I'll still be working hard in the future, but taking it easy a bit more in the future. You know, have the option of working hard rather than having to work hard, or else I can't pay bills, or else I can't eat, or else I can't sleep. You know, like, you know, I got no bed. Having the option to say, you know what, this month I'm only going to go into work once or twice just to double check that the office is fine and everything is going well. So, yeah, you know, just trying to work hard. 2012 is the year of no sleep for me. That's the year of no sleep. And everyone's always like, you know, your body's going to shut down. I always say this to people: if you haven't got a fraction of what I believe God has for me, or what I believe I'm going to get in future if I work hard, yeah, I'm not going to listen to your advice. You don't listen to a vet on advice about your body. You're a vet. You deal with animals, not with humans. Maybe you can have some sort of insight into the human body, you know, but you're a vet, dude. You know, but you never know. In saying that, I could be totally wrong. Vets may have had to study the same medicine as normal doctors. I don't know, but I highly doubt it. But anyway, you know, and you know, I love my mum. I love, you know, all the aunties and uncles around us. But a lot of the time they're like, oh, you know, you need to take it easy. You need to relax. Just get a normal job. Blah 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 blah. And I look at them and like, well, unfortunately, you're not where I want to be, so you can't tell me how to get there. Not saying that I don't say this to them. You know, I'm not saying, not quoting any disrespect to any of my uncles or aunties, but when I hear someone like Richard Branson saying you need more sleep, maybe I'll listen. When I hear someone like Bill Gates saying, yeah, you have to sleep a bit more, Will Smith saying that you have to sleep a bit more, people who have achieved, people who have multiplied the talent that they were given in an impactful way to the world. You know, Bill Gates has impacted the world. Richard Branson's impacted the world. There are so many companies out there who have impacted the world. If you go and read their stories, sleep was not on the menu. And I know that's not forever. I mean, there's a quote that people keep quoting that someone said that says, pain is temporary, failure is permanent. So it's like, if you're in pain, no pain lasts forever. Even pain that you have for a long time hurts and then calms down, then hurts and then calms down, but no pain is just constant, you know. And maybe there are some medical pains that are constant, I don't know, but I'm talking about on a generic and a general scale. No pain is constant. So even the pain of me not sleeping doesn't mean I'm not going to sleep forever. I'm 24. Like, I'm not talking about not sleeping until I'm 30. I'm simply talking about maybe not sleeping until I'm 25, 26. You know, because when I first started The Right Life, I didn't sleep. You know, people don't know that I did the website. Most of the things that are like most of the things that are on the website and the website itself was done by me. You know, with the help of maybe 1 or 2 people. And it was like that for good 2 or 3 months. I had to do everything on my own. Sorry, this TV is scratching me so bad. And yeah, it's like something that I'm just trying to really get a handle of, because I didn't sleep that much that time. But now I've got between 13 and 15 people who are, you know, working with me hard so that I can take less time on certain things. Funny thing is, I'm still using the same amount of time. I'm just focusing on different areas. But now the choice is, there's more choice there whether I should work on something or I shouldn't. I can actually say to myself, no, I'm going to leave that till tomorrow. And it doesn't have a really, really detrimental effect. Whereas 5, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, or 10 months ago, should I say, if I was to make that decision, it would be very, very detrimental to the company. Also, I'm going to start reading my book again. I haven't finished this book. I started reading it before, then I stopped. I've showed this book before to people. It's called Called to Lead. Be the leader your family needs. It's about, you know, being leader. This guy, you know, he's got a lot. He's in the church. I think he's a preacher. I think he's a head of a church. I'm not sure. Head of a church, head of a business, head of some other stuff as well. So he's a leader on so many different levels, and he's teaching about leadership. He's a Ghanaian guy called Stephen Adair, if that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, the Director General of Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. Author of 10 books, seminar speaker, and he's from Ghana. He lives in Ghana. Beautiful, biblical, and practical. It's just such an amazing book. I never finished it because I can't remember, something distracted me. But I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go and read it. Because these things are important to me. You know, my role in life, my purpose in life is one of the most important things to me. It comes before, you know, my social status and my reputation and stuff like that. It's my purpose. So I need to make sure that I do all I can, and I believe that my purpose is to lead. So I want to groom my leadership skills and, you know, learn. This book, there's things that, even though I didn't finish the book, there's things in the book that I read and learned about that I apply already. For example, he was talking about how he used to, what did he used to do? He was talking about time, and he had kids, and he had work, and he had his wife, and he would wake up like at 8, and then he would do whatever through the day, but he would always sacrifice somebody else's time for somebody else's. So spend less time with his wife to do work, spend more time with his work and miss out on time with the kids, spend more time with the kids and miss out on time with his wife. He would always, you know, and then he looked at it and thought, no. No one else's time should be suffering. If anybody should suffer, I should. It should be my time that's suffering. Or that's it. He was missing a lot of time with God as well. He was spending so much time with his family, work, wife and stuff, so he didn't have time for God. So he said, no. I'm going to wake up earlier. So he started waking up at 5. Waking up at 5, praying early, spending more time on work early, starting work earlier so that he could finish work earlier, spend more time with his wife, spend more time with his kids. So instead of him making them suffer, he made himself suffer, giving himself less sleep, so that he can fulfill his role properly. Because as a leader, our roles, our prerogative is everybody else before ourselves. So leadership isn't about being comfortable, isn't about, being the person who everybody is trying to please. So you can sleep in and everyone's trying to, no. Being a leader is about hitting those targets and directing and inspiring and motivating others to achieve a common goal. And sometimes that means no sleep, and that means no rest, and that means going the extra mile. So yeah, that's me. So spend time with God, guys. Let him guide your steps, and keep chasing your dreams. Keep chasing your dreams. let him give you your dreams and keep chasing your dreams. You just got to make sure the dreams you're chasing are the ones that God gave you, not the ones that you want because you want to prove something to somebody else. So yeah, I'm going to try to do more vlogs more often. But as you can see from the stuff I'm telling you, my regime is quite crazy at the moment. So I haven't got enough time to sit down and spend 15 minutes talking. But I will try. Much love to you guys. I'm out.